Stand inside a fantasy jam and listen to shoot be screaming amnesty, panic and shaking. I'ma probably come a dragon to take him.
You take a flank like a steak dish shank, bitch. Break your face with the blade that I dominate with. You sure to miss when I'm flinging my shuriken. I can see what your burden is while I'm singing and murdering, and I'm feeling impertinent. Every single word is a diss. I'm a beast in the tournament, and you flee when I'm hurrying. Never need the encouragement. I can beat you much of it. Let me speak to your sonic arrow. Have you heard of this?
When I bring out the bow, you will learn it quick. If you try to swing a sword, then it's certain death. You don't really want to continue. I got you cornered, and if you try to get up, then I injure my arrows. Gonna split you all around assassin and rap. All the resides in my action. Bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon.
Yuga wakateki wo kurau.
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Super Shimada bros battle like we working it out.
It's the battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Yosh. Hanzo.
It's the dragons from the north and the south. Super Shimada bros battle like we working it out. It's a battle for power. It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
NOJ and them raps. Living life in story mode. We out.
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master, dragon at his southwind. What the hell are you thinking about coming back? Should've never been running your mouth for your attack. You in fact, you need to give thought to what I said. You better go before I put a dot up on your head.
Thought it was the end? I was never dead. Harder, better, faster, stronger since you left. You both too slow, so you get finesse. I take no offense, everything I deflect. Whip right through with a swift strike to sit tight. Your wish to die might come true. Brought this knife to a fist fight to prove that your lines are stupid. I spit quick haikus.
Yeah, you probably got a 6 IQ. I'm really too skilled for a kid like you. You just confused. You saw how many Shimadas I just went through? I slid right through. About to bake you. Pulling at an arrow and assassinating you. Anybody better than a master say it who? You don't really want to battle Hanzo. I got a dragon made for two.
No clan to save you from the phantom blaze I threw. No chance when my hands are made to move. So fast that you can't escape your doom. Get double jumped, I eliminated you. All around an assassin of rapping. Honor resides in my actions. Now bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon. Yujin no ken wo kurae!
Hey, oh. Can you hear me now? Dude, I fucking don't. Alright? Let's not fucking talk about this. Alright. You can't even hear the music. Yeah? How's that? Should we start that song again? I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm just going to go to the Be Right Back screen, and then we'll come back. We'll just pretend that, like, none of that happened. Okay, ready?
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. And we're going to play some Overwatch 2 in 30,000... this and with music. So that's nice. I fucked that up so much, man, honestly. I made this scene for Overwatch 2 and I did everything apart from make sure that it had sound. Well, welcome to this. Fucking what an idiot. All right. So what do we do? Actually, I need to sort out my in queue again because I imagine it's gonna change. It's gonna change the like the location, right, of where it is. So this is in queue. Let me just change this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there it is. Yo, I'm getting good at this streaming thing. There we go. $20,000. Was it at 20,000 or were we at 30,000? Has it moved? It might have moved. Look, I will sit here with you guys, and we will wait together. All right, because I mean, like we could fuck off to YouTube and watch some videos. I mean, we're on YouTube, but you know, we could go and watch some videos. But no, we're gonna wait this out together. This time with audio, which is incredibly underrated. I'll finish this espresso before the game starts. All right, we're at 20k. I think we're going to be waiting about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. I have faith. Wait, has my audio disappeared again? Yeah. My mic is here, but my audio is gone. Alright, hold on. Hold on, chat. Don't worry. I am a pro at this. There we go. It's back. And does it silence itself when I talk? It does a little bit. Nice. Okay. Welcome to the Overwatch 2. I should have named this the waiting room. The thing is, I knew there was gonna be a queue. I just didn't know like how long, you know, how long we'd be waiting for. But yeah, do you know what? I'm the master of small talk. We'll just sit here and talk about feelings and stuff. What's everyone's favorite sock length? Like, where do you want it to go up to on your ankle? I think like, you know those ones that like the sports socks that like hang off the back of your heel? I hate those. I think they're so uncomfortable. This is my small talk, so bear with me, alright? Just fucking bear with me. Because we've got 20,000 people in front of us. So we're going to have to learn to become friends. Okay, so so the hang off the bottom of the hill, I don't like them, you know? But just above the hill is okay. Any higher than that starts getting weird. That's my alarm going off telling me I've got to go live because play Overwatch time. Yeah. Socks, interesting, aren't they? Fuck me. I'm sorry, guys. To be fair, we joined at 40,000. We're at 20,000 now. It's only taken probably about 10 minutes. So 10 more minutes of awkwardly staring at each other. Should we do that? I'll stare at the camera. You guys stare at the little webcam screen. We'll just awkwardly stare at eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Ugh, you win. Honestly, massive respect for streamers like Tim the Tatman and things like that for like the ability to just talk shit for so long while like shit's loading up and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what to say. I have no idea what to say. I'm very excited though. It's weirdly not full screen, but I don't want to like mess with anything just yet, so I'll wait till we get into the game and then I'll full screen it. I popped into a few of the like Overwatch streamers that I watch, and they got in I think like an hour early, and like the 2 games I saw had multiple people getting disconnected. So obviously we're gonna be playing some Kiriko. So I want to play a quick play first. Just kind of mess around with quick play for a little bit. Get used to the hero. A couple of games. And then we'll jump into ranked. Oh, that'll also give us an idea of like disconnects and stuff. I've got work at like 6 AM tomorrow. I need that number to change because I'm getting very uncomfortable. Oh man. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Hi. Is it worth like, risking opening like YouTube or something to watch a video? Honestly, I'm too scared to like not look at this screen in case it. All right, let's go to in queue. Yeah. All right, we good? Yep, we still see the in queue. Let me just get YouTube open. And then, what are we looking at? Where's YouTube? Where is it? New tab. Do no. Wait, is that could be it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's watch some. Oh, it's me. Why am I showing up? Why am I showing up in my... Hey, check this stream out. So yeah, I saw this, Unleash Hope. There was like a new thing apparently. So let's get this up. I mean, we're in the queue anyway, so let's get this up. Let's have a look at this. Let me just pause the music. And then whack that up. Alright, Let's watch this new...
Hope. We treat it like some sort of wish.
Yo, was that Symmetra or was that a...
We treat it like some sort of wish.
Oh, I thought that was like CGI Symmetra then. I was like, wow, that's insane.
But it's not something we can let the universe decide. It's up to us. When we come together, this is when hope is forged. And when we do, it becomes a force more powerful than any weapon. It moves faster than the speed
My
of
boy Hanzo.
brings giants to their knees and wins battles that are lost. So although at times it can be torn down to a shred,
Oh, Winston.
now more than ever, hope is in our hands.
Unleash hope. Unleash hope. Once you've waited 20,000 people, but no, it's that was kind of cute, I guess. I'm not really sure what it's got to do with the launch of Overwatch 2, but yeah, no, it's nice. It's a nice little message, I guess. Should we watch this? The tier list. I'm gonna be playing. Oh, we're down to 10,000 players now. We're nearly there. Nearly there. 10,000 players. Okay. Someone might have to give me a little nudge in chat when we actually get in case I miss it. Let me just give that little wiggle on the screen as well. I don't want to disconnect. I don't know if it will time me out or anything. So there we go, little wiggle, and then come back. So tier list, right? Here we go. Let's have a look.
Overwatch, happy launch day. Today we're going to be doing a tier list, having played for
I've heard
multiple days
tanks-wise,
against some
Winston is
powerful
really
creators. I feel
good.
like I have a pretty good feed on the power level of all the characters in the game. We're going to think
And he's
about
my main tank, so that makes me
average
happy.
level of solo queue play on both PC and console. Kicking it off, let's look at the supports. Kiriko, I'm going to slap right into A tier. The
Okay.
reason is in solo queue, you're going to find that she has a lot of flexibility to play around your teammates in the way that they want to play.
Well, that's where we're starting Kiriko today.
Flexible. If your teammate is feeding or playing defensive, you can kind of choose your playstyle. Kiriko is that way, where if they're on a flank, maybe you join them. If they're playing defensive, you can interrupt the enemy's big plays with Suzu and lots of healing. Kiriko is most definitely capable of main healing at least one target. She's not going to be able to area of effect heal so well.
Yeah.
You often won't need that in a very flanky style metagame. Kiriko's teleport cooldown is so low, you kind of can just be wherever you need to be, and as long as you are...
I honestly think with Kiriko's cooldown on her teleport, that after season 1, because obviously the incentive is to keep her overpowered in season 1 because she's on the battle pass, right? So if she's overpowered, I don't know if this is just conspiracy theory talking, but if she's overpowered and she doesn't get patched, then people are going to want to get to that hero, right? Want to unlock her. Now, yeah, you can either rank up your battle pass to 55, I think it is, or you can just buy the premium battle pass, get it straight away. So you can pay money to get a hero that's quite clearly overpowered in the first season. I don't know if that's conspiracy theory, me talking, but I just, yeah. I honestly, I would not be surprised if season 2 hits of Overwatch, a new hero comes out, and Kiriko gets nerfed heavily.
Are good with the timing of her abilities and can aim a little bit for the head when you need to. Kiriko is going to feel very flexible. Now her peak power might not be the best. As the meta starts to get figured out a little bit and stabilizes later in the season, you might find that she's not so necessary. Next up, into the S tier for solo.
Oh, okay.
Say Lucio. In a game where there's a lot of speed boosts moving around, speed is a big currency. Getting in and out or simply just dodging an engagement or an ultimate like Kitsune Rush has a ton of value. Especially when we look at the top characters in the other categories, you have to think to yourself, can you survive a fight against the Genji? I don't find Poke to be too strong, and with so many flankers,
we're at 7,000 in the queue.
Against them or go in aggressive with them. We'll populate the rest of the A tier really quick, and just note that Zenyatta's Discord Orb, I think still is like the single most powerful ability in Overwatch for the support category. You're gonna find that Discord Orb is really good at covering Kiriko's weaknesses.
I think at the moment, what I would change, and obviously this guy knows a lot more than I do, but what I would say is I would move Kiriko into S tier. Her mobility's insane. Her Suzu, so the immortality. If you're a good player and you time that right, you can counter Diva Bombs, Junkrat. You can basically just take ultimates out of the game. It cleanses Reinhardt's Shatter as well. So if your positioning is good, you know you're ult tracking. You know there's a Shatter coming, right? And your whole team gets shattered. Let's say apart from you, you throw that shit down, everyone's back up again. It completely negates the Shatter. So stuff like that is massive, and the fact that you can. I mean, it's Overwatch, right? So you always have that one dickhead on your team that feels like he can 1v5 the whole other team, right? So he runs off on a flank and just starts like getting picked off and then screaming at everyone while like he's not getting healed or anything. It's like, dude, your ball's deep in the back line, no one can reach you. Well, Kiriko can this time, so there's no fall off on the healing as well. So if you throw the healing out, when you throw the healing out, you'll see that it kind of looks either green or yellow. If it's green, it means your aim wasn't hovered over correctly, so it's not gonna seek out a target. It won't follow a target and heal them, like with Briggs healing packs. So with Briggs healing packs, you throw them out, boom, it kind of like, you know, zones into a target. That's the same with Kiriko's, but Kiriko's you have to aim a little bit more with it, and if it comes out as green, it means it hasn't locked on, so it won't go for a target. Now it can still heal, so if the I can't remember what they're called, the little pieces of paper, if they do go through a target, they will heal, but it won't like zone in on something. So but there's a couple of settings that we're going to set up with Kiriko before we play. We're down to 5,000 in the queue now. I'm just going to give it a little wiggle just to make sure we stay where we are. There we go. Yeah, so there's a couple of little settings that you need to change, and it's like the sensitivity of your aiming with your healing and your aiming with your teleport as well. And you want to whack those up to 100. And I'm also going to change over the what's it called? Primary fire and healing. So I think it starts with healing on left click, primary fire on right click, which is similar with Moira. Her healing's on right click and sucks on left click. Yeah, no, other way around. Yeah, other way around. So it's by default the same as Moira. I'm just gonna turn this fan on. But because she's kind of like a hybrid support, she's like a weird mix between DPS and support, a bit like Zen. It makes sense for her attack to be on the left mouse button. It just feels more natural.
Because her damage overall isn't that great. Her dueling is good, but you're going to notice that you can't really wear down
4,000 in the queue
with Kiriko that have shields that block her damage.
Yeah, so with Kiriko, her body shots do 40 damage, so not that lot.
And then decimate.
Her headshots do 120, so 3 times the damage. So always worth aiming at head height, even if you're just gonna spam at head height.
It depends on your team's ability to peel for you. So if you feel like you can't be kept alive and have teamwork to survive, you'll probably have to pick another one of these other 2 picks, or one of the ones above him, with Baptiste or Brigitte. I think a lot of players seem to be a bit low.
Baptiste has had a damage increase as well.
But I think you'll find, especially on the new push map...
Oh, and his regen aura is really strong now. I think it's like 50 initial healing, but if they're under half health, it's 100 initial healing.
I think he's kind of nasty.
He's so strong right now.
He holds his position well and can output a ton of value from that turret position. Brigitte as well as another
3,000 in queue.
Holding position, she has mobility to get away, and the crowd control.
When it gets to 1k in queue, we'll just head over.
Where a simple boop might knock him far enough away to not wipe your whole team. And remember, these 2 picks are the big area of effect healers, and this is where the tension in the metagame is going to be felt. Because whereas there is characters like Zen and Kiriko that are really nuts at targeting a single thing, dealing high bursts of damage. They're not great at healing the whole team. So what happens is characters like Brigitte and Baptiste, who are insane with area of effect healing, if the enemy fails to burst down that single target
2000.
and you heal them up, you're going to get a ton of support ult, a ton of healing done, and it can feel like the whole team's unkillable. And it sort of depends on the execution of.
Should we? We're not going to get time to see all of it, so let's get it right to the end
As
and see what we got. Winston S tier, yeah, this is what I've been hearing, which makes me really happy because he's my boy. Where's my other boy, Hanzo? B tier, okay. Moira in D, but she's had no changes, right? I think pretty much absolutely 0 changes going into Overwatch 2. So if you consider that, like, so many of these heroes have had kind of, well, so many of them had kind of like buffs. Yeah, there's been the odd nerf here and there, but if they've had a nerf, it's kind of been counted with a buff. And Moira's had no changes at all. It's kind of like, I guess, I mean, I watch football, right? Like, proper football, soccer, right? If teams go into the following season and they've made 0 changes, all the other teams that maybe have lost players but also purchased players are going to be stronger, right? But if you just stagnate and stay at the same level, even though you're at the same level as you were in the previous season, you're still going to be worse going into the next one because you've made no improvements. And that's the same with Moira. She's not been changed at all. So would it make her more health? Cass's flashbang removal. Oh, we're at 500. Let's go back. Cass's flashbang removal is actually really cool. And I like the new thing. Let's go back. There we go. 200 in the queue. Yeah, so he his new like mini pulse bomb. It's like a mini pulse bomb. I think it does like 110 damage as well, which is crazy. But I very here we go. I very quickly got to the point with Cass where like I learned that I think it was like one headshot or one body shot, and then you stick your new grenade to them, would kill them. Unexpected error. Come on. What does this mean? Do I have to exit and come back in? Searching for game server. Come on. You can do it. You can find it. It's right there. I can see it. I can see the game server. I'm gonna have to come out and come back in, aren't I? Blizzard, please. Please. Just, for once, just launch a game without it going wrong. Like, it's not... Well, I was gonna say it's not hard. Well, it can't be hard, right? I mean, the amount of times it's gone wrong, they should be able to preempt this by now. Oh, come on. Nah, where am I? 20 players ahead of you? Oh wait, is there like a protection because I just got disconnected? Like queue protection thing if you get kicked out. Overwatch 2 is out, right? Searching for game server. Server connection failed. It is out today, right? Or did they just launch the... Did they just launch like the menu screen? Should I? Should I go over to Twitter and see if there's any news? Guys, it's not letting us in. First Overwatch 2 avoided teammate message. Okay. Is anyone else struggling to get in? There just seems to be a lot of okay, let's leave, come back in again. I mean, even if I have to rejoin the queue, it's just stuck at this loop at the moment, so. Zero players ahead of you, yeah. Now, I don't know if that's like a protection, like a queue protection if you get disconnected. You can kind of like jump the queue to get back in. But it's... nothing's happening. Connection failed. It's just... we're going to be stuck here for like an hour, aren't we? You'd think after the multiple World of Warcraft expansion launches that go to shit, the Diablo 3 launch that went to shit because no one could connect, you would think that they would have learned something by now. But here we are. And unfortunately there's no news on Twitter because it's just flooded with like all of the big teams and big Overwatch streamers have just flooded Twitter with like you know, they're all logged in, all happy, all good to go. And there's no news on like this kind of weird shit that we're experiencing. Okay, let's try click exit to desktop. Let's leave it for a second before we rejoin because it seems to be putting us straight back to where we were. So let's just give it a second. Like again, I don't even mind if it just like throws me to further down the queue or something. I need to like just not be standing at that kind of stuck at that screen. Let's try this. No, it's just on that 20 players ahead of me again thing. Let's have a look. Do we have any Twitter news? Let's search for Overwatch 2 server and see if we get any news on that. Sat here watching people get into Overwatch 2 while I get the server error for the 95th time. See, a lot of people talking about the queue, but the queue wasn't too bad. The queue went quite quickly. Yeah, here we go. Overwatch 2 is out now. Good luck getting into a server because I cannot for the life of me connect to a server. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Server connection failed. Retrying. Overwatch 2 is awesome. I've already played 5 rounds of game server connection failed. Such good mode. Fuck, dude. Blizzard bangs on about Overwatch 2 for months and forces everyone to upgrade. Forces? It's free. So that's a completely invalid point. Also, Blizzard, game servers you have had months to work on all don't work at launch. Okay. 20 players ahead of you. 0 players ahead of you. Unexpected server error has occurred. 20 players, 1,000 players ahead of you. Yeah, that's where I am. Keep getting unexpected errors occurred logging into Overwatch 2. Yeah, everyone's getting what we're getting right now. So we just gotta PC Gamer have already released an article, right? Overwatch 2 went live at 8 o'clock, 26 minutes ago. This article came out 23 minutes ago. Let me get this up so you guys can see this. They were on that within 3 fucking minutes. Where's my Twitter? There we go. No, actually, let's do it that way round, and then just put this over here while we're waiting to get in, yeah? There we go. So we've got Overwatch 2 servers are live, but players are getting hit with queue times. Oh, queue times is, again, invalid. It's, you know, it was expected. But the errors is what's getting me. Zero players ahead of you. Yep, I'm getting that. Got into Overwatch 2, loaded quick play, insta-locked Kiriko, enjoying and dominating the game, server dies mid-round. The thing is, though, you know what will happen? They'll release this generic statement of, you know, in like, this is what's making me laugh, Overwatch 2 servers, yep. They'll release a generic statement like tomorrow or something, or like a couple of months down the line. It's like, oh, we've learned from the mistakes of the Overwatch 2 launch. They do it with everything, man. They do it with like Diablo. When Diablo 3 launched and it was a fucking shit show. And now they're trying to hype up Diablo 4 and get everyone to buy it. And it's just like... it's like, oh yeah, we've learned from the mistakes of Diablo 3 launch. We'll fucking see. We'll see. We're going to be stuck in this fucking same situation that we're having with Overwatch 2. Blizzard, I got this idea. CEO, go on. Blizzard, let's make Overwatch 2 free and get more players. CEO, that's genius. And we can reduce the amount of servers for launch, right? Even though there will be more players. Blizzard shouldn't be a problem. Did they reduce the amount of servers? I don't think they did, right? I don't know. Can I see if can we see this as well? Yeah, let's go to Twitch. All of these guys getting in okay? Yeah, Emong's playing Flats. Flats is in okay. Yeah, Fitzy, J3, Kabaji, Jonak. Yeah, dude, everyone's in okay. ML7, XQC. Shock, man. Shock. All of the big streamers have gotten in fine. It's almost as if they made sure, Blizzard made sure they got in okay. Again, conspiracy theory. This is just conspiracy theory vampy talking again. Are we still getting the same shit? Yeah, we are. Is it worth me just leaving? That's new. That's a new thing. I am logged in though, so I shouldn't need to do that. But at least we've seen a screen we haven't seen yet. It's not letting me click on the button just yet. I can't click on the button. What if we change to Overwatch 2 beta and back to Overwatch 2? Nothing. It says playing now. Let's try closing Battle.net. How long have we been streaming? 45 minutes. 45 minutes, and we've not been able to log in. I'm so sorry, guys. A couple of people on my friends list are in though. Is it a me thing? Am I the problem? I might be the problem. Alright, hold on. Let me get up Task Manager and find Overwatch 2 because it's saying it's still playing, so let's just force close it. Overwatch is not playing. It's not in any of this. I don't know. I think it's broken. I think we've been punished for leaving. Let's try. Oh, what have I done? Okay, let's try logging out and logging back in. Still says playing now. It might be broken. But the thing is, though, I don't want to restart my system because then that'll interrupt the stream, and because of how YouTube streams work, when I come back there might be a different link and we'll have to start all over again. So this has happened with Overwatch before, but I was able to open up Task Manager, find it, and then close it. And then that sorted it out. But it's not here anywhere. Okay, another option. Let's log into another account. Oh, wait, no, hold on, I can't. I don't have a telephone number connected to this one. So it's going to have to be this account. But yeah, it just says I'm playing now, and I'm most definitely not. I think I'd realise. I'm gonna have to restart, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Okay, cool. It was able to let us come back. That's good. Alright, it's opening, so fingers crossed. All of that, we're still getting the same thing. I'm gonna try. Do I try coming out of it and going back in? I don't know. It doesn't sound like a good idea. Oh wait, did it just change to 40,000 players? I guess that's progress because we're back in the queue. Look, I'm just gonna go to the be right back screen until we get into a game, until we actually are able to log in. So feel free to go and watch other streamers that can actually play. I'm so sorry, guys, and hopefully we'll be back in soon. I'll keep the stream going. Second we get in, I'll come back. All right, hopefully see you in a bit.
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master, dragon at us out when. What the hell are you thinking about coming back? Should've never been running your mouth for your attack. You in fact, you need to give thought to what I said. You better go before I put a dot up on your head.
Thought it was the end, I was never dead. Harder, better, faster, stronger since you left. You both too slow, so you get finesse. I take no offense, everything I deflect. Rip right through with a swift strike two. Sit tight, your wish to die might come true. Brought this knife to a fist fight to prove that your lines are stupid. I spit quick haikus.
Yeah, you probably got a 6 IQ. I'm really too skilled for a kid like you. You just confused. You saw how many shamadas I just went through? I slid right through. About to bake you. Pulling at an arrow and assassinating you. Anybody better than a master saying who? You don't really want to battle Hanzo. I got a dragon made for two.
No clan to save you from the phantom blaze I threw. No chance when my hands are made to move. So fast that you can't escape your doom. Get double jumped, I eliminated you. All around an assassin of rapping. Honor resides in my action. Now bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon. It's the dragons from the north and the south.
So push them out of bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back!
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
There will be only one victim.
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Yeah. Pushing modern bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Man, I party for years, everything I'm exploring. You one arm is still cause you single and boring. Excuse me if I seem so tired before. See me and Mercy, I just cybered this morning. You obsolete, I'm the upgraded model. Angela never complaining, you follow? We ain't the same, you sold out to Shimada. I'm a robotic ninja, but your brain is hollow.
You say my cranium's hollow, I don't got a problem with ladies, I'm Hanzo. You ain't got the face to get laid, you getting out of carbon copy. Heard you got body, but I'm not. You're just a mechanical menace, stand aside of fantasy. Damn it, let's end this, you'll be screaming amnesty, panic and shaking. I'ma probably call my dragon to take him.
And you think I flank like a steak, get shanked, bitch. Break your face with the blade that I dominate with. You sure to miss when I'm flinging my shuriken. I can see what your burden is while I'm singing and murdering, and I'm feeling impertinent. Every single word is a diss. I'm a beast in the tournament, and you flee when I'm hurrying. Never need the encouragement. I can beat you much of it. Let me speak to your sonic arrow. Have you heard of this?
When I bring out the bow, you will learn it quick. If you try to swing a sword, then it's certain death. You don't really want to continue. I got you cornered, and if you try to get up, then I injure my arrows. Gonna split you all around assassin to rap. All the resides in my action. Bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon. It's the dragons from the north and the south.
We pushing modern bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south. Yosh.
Hanzo.
It's the dragons from the north and the south. So push your modern bros, battle like we working it out. It's a battle for power. It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
NOJ and them raps. Living life in story mode. We out.
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master, dragon at his southwind. What the hell are you thinking about coming back? Should've never been running your mouth for your attack. You in fact, you need to give thought to what I said. You better go before I put a dot up on your head.
Thought it was the end, I was never dead. Harder, better, faster, stronger since you left. You both too slow, so you get finesse. I take no offense, everything I deflect. Whip right through with a swift strike two. Sit tight, your wish to die might come true. Brought this knife to a fist fight to prove that your lines are stupid. I spit quick haikus.
Yeah, you probably got a 6 IQ. I'm really too skilled for a kid like you. You just confused. Just saw how many shamadas I just went through. I slid right through, about to bake you. Pulling at an arrow and assassinating you. Anybody better than a master saying who? You don't really want to battle Hanzo. I got a dragon made for two.
No clan to save you from the phantom blaze I threw. No chance when my hands are made to move. So fast that you can't escape your doom. Get double jumped, I eliminated you. All around an assassin of rapping. Honor resides in my action. Now bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon. It's the dragons from the north and the south.
So push them out of bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
There will be only one victim.
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Pushing modern bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Man, I party for years, everything I'm exploring. You one arm is still cause you single and boring. Excuse me if I seem so tired before. See me and Mercy, I just cybered this morning. You obsolete, I'm the upgraded model. Angela never complaining, you follow? We ain't the same, you sold out to Shimada. I'm a robotic ninja, but your brain is hollow.
You say my cranium's hollow. I don't got a problem with ladies. I'm Hanzo. You ain't got the face to get laid. You get out of carbon copy. Heard you got body, but I'm not. You just a mechanical menace. Stand aside of fantasy. Damn it, let's end this. You be screaming amnesty, panic and shaking. I'ma probably come a dragon to take
Hey,
you.
you think I flank like a steak dish tank, bitch. Break your face with the blade that I dominate with. You sure to miss when I'm flinging my shuriken. I can see what your burden is while I'm singing and murdering. And I'm feeling impertinent. Every single word is a diss. I'm a beast in the tournament. And you flee when I'm hurrying. Never need the encouragement. I can beat you much of it. Let me speak to your sonic arrow. Have you heard of this?
When I bring out the bow, you will learn it quick. If you try to swing a sword, then it's certain death. You don't really want to continue. I got you cornered. And if you try to get up, then I injure my arrows. Gonna split you all around assassin to rap. All of his eyes in my action. Bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon. It's the dragons from the north and the south.
We pushing modern bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south. Yosh.
Hanzo.
It's the dragons from the north and the south. So push your modern bros, battle like we working it out. It's a battle for power. It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
NOJ and them raps. Living life in story mode. We out.
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master, dragon at his outwind. What the hell are you thinking about coming back? Should've never been running your mouth for your attack. You in fact, you need to give thought to what I said. You better go before I put a dot up on your head.
Thought it was the end, I was never dead. Harder, better, faster, stronger since you left. You both too slow, so you get finesse. I take no offense, everything I deflect. Rip right through with a swift strike two. Sitting tight, your wish to die might come true. Brought this knife to a fist fight to prove that your lines are stupid. I spit quick haikus.
Yeah, you probably got a 6 IQ. I'm really too skilled for a kid like you. You're just confused. Just saw how many shamadas I just went through. I slid right through, about to bake you. Pulling at an arrow and assassinating you. Anybody better than a master saying who? You don't really want to battle Hanzo. I got a dragon made for two.
No clan to save you from the phantom blaze I threw. No chance when my hands are made to move. So fast that you can't escape your doom. Get double jumped, I eliminated you. All around an assassin of rapping. Honor resides in my action. Now bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon. It's the dragons from the north and the south.
So push them out of roads, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back!
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
There will be only one victim.
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Pushing modern bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Man, I've partied for years, everything I'm exploring. You one arm is still cause you single and boring. Excuse me if I seem so tired before. See me and Mercy, I just cybered this morning. You obsolete, I'm the upgraded model. Angela never complaining, you follow? We ain't the same, you sold out to Shimada. I'm a robotic ninja, but your brain is hollow.
You say my cranium's hollow. I don't got a problem with ladies. I'm Hanzo. You ain't got the face to get laid. You getting out of carbon copy. Heard you got body, but I'm not. You're just a mechanical menace. Stand aside of fantasy. Damn it, let's end this. You'll be screaming amnesty, panic and shaking. I'ma probably call my dragon to take
And
him.
you think I flank like a steak dish tank, bitch. Break your face with the blade that I dominate with. You sure to miss when I'm flinging my shuriken. I can see what your burden is while I'm singing and murdering. And I'm feeling impertinent. Every single word is a diss. I'm a beast in the tournament. And you flee when I'm hurrying. Never need the encouragement. I can beat you much of it. Let me speak to your sonic arrow. Have you heard of this?
When I bring out the bow, you will learn it quick. If you try to swing a sword, then it's certain death. You don't really want to continue. I got you cornered. And if you try to get up, then I injure my arrows. Gonna split you all around assassin to rap. All of resides in my action. Bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon. It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Pushing modern bros, battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Yosh. Hanzo.
It's the dragons from the north and the south. So push your modern bros, battle like we working it out. It's a battle for power. It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
NOJ and them raps. Living life in story mode. We out.
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master, dragon at his outwind. What the hell are you thinking about coming back? Should've never been running your mouth for your attack. You in fact, you need to give thought to what I said. You better go before I put a dot up on your head.
Thought it was the end, I was never dead. Harder, better, faster, stronger since you left. You both too slow, so you get finesse. I take no offense, everything I deflect. Rip right through with a swift strike two. Sitting tight, your wish to die might come true. Brought this knife to a fist fight to prove that your lines are stupid. I spit quick haikus.
Yeah, you probably got a 6 IQ. I'm really too skilled for a kid kid like you. You're just confused. You saw how many shamadas I just went through? I slid right through. About to bake you. Pulling at an arrow and assassinating you. Anybody better than a master say it who? You don't really want to battle Hanzo. I got a dragon made for two.
No clan to save you from the phantom blaze of through. No chance when my hands are made to move. So fast that you can't escape your doom. Get double jumped, I eliminated you. All around an assassin of rapping. Honor resides in my action. Now bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon.
友人の剣をくらえ
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Super Shimada bros battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back!
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
There will be only one victor.
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Super Shimada bros battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Man, I party for years, everything I'm exploring. You one arm is still cause you single and boring. Excuse me if I seem so tired before. See me and Mercy, I just cybered this morning. You obsolete, I'm the upgraded model. Angela never complaining, you follow? We ain't the same, you sold out to Shimada. I'm a robotic ninja, but your brain is hollow.
You say my cranium's hollow. I don't got a problem with ladies. I'm Hanzo. You ain't got the face to get laid. You getting out of carbon copy. Heard you got body, but I'm not. You're just a mechanical menace. Stand aside of fantasy. Damn it, let's end this. You'll be screaming amnesty, panic and shaking. I'ma probably come a dragon to take
And
him.
you think I flank like a steak dish shank, bitch. Break your face with the blade that I dominate with. You sure to miss when I'm flinging my shuriken. I can see what your burden is while I'm singing and murdering. And I'm feeling impertinent. Every single word is a diss. I'm a beast in the tournament. And you flee when I'm hurrying. Never need the encouragement. I can beat you much of it. Let me speak to your sonic arrow. Have you heard of this?
When I bring out the bow, you will learn it quick. If you try to swing a sword, then it's certain death. You don't really want to continue. I got you cornered. And if you try to get up, then I injure my arrows. Gonna split you all around assassin and rap. All the resides in my action. Bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon.
優が我が敵を食らう
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Super Shimada bros battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
よし Hanzo.
It's the dragons from the north and the south. Super Shimada bros battle like we working it out. It's a battle for power. It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
NOJ and them raps. Living life in story mode. We out.
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master, dragon at his outwin. What the hell are you thinking about coming back? Should've never been running your mouth for your attack. You in fact, you need to give thought to what I said. You better go before I put a dot up on your head.
Thought it was the end? I was never dead. Harder, better, faster, stronger since you left. You both too slow, so you get finesse. I take no offense, everything I deflect. Whip right through with a swift strike too. Sitting tight, your wish to die might come true. Brought this knife to a fist fight to prove that your lines are stupid. I spit quick haikus.
Yeah, you probably got a 6 IQ. I'm really too skilled for a kid like you. You're just confused. You saw how many shamadas I just went through? I slid right through. About to bake you. Pulling at an arrow and assassinating you. Anybody better than a master say it who? You don't really want to battle Hanzo. I got a dragon made for two.
No clan to save you from the phantom blaze of through. No chance when my hands are made to move. So fast that you can't escape your doom. Get double jumped, I eliminated you. All around an assassin of rapping. Honor resides in my action. Now bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon.
友人の剣をくらえ
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Super Shimada of bros battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back!
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
There will be only one victor.
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Pushing modern bros battle like we working it out.
It's the battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Man, I party for years, everything I'm exploring. You one arm is still cause you single and boring. Excuse me if I seem so tired before. See me and Mercy, I just cybered this morning. You obsolete, I'm the upgraded model. Angela never complaining, you follow? We ain't the same, you sold out to Shimada. I'm a robotic ninja, but your brain is hollow.
You say my cranium's hollow. I don't got a problem with ladies. I'm Hanzo. You ain't got the face to get laid. You get out of carbon copy. Heard you got body, but I'm not. You're just a mechanical menace. Stand inside a fantasy. Jamming, let's end this. You'll be screaming amnesty. Panic and shaking. I'ma probably call my dragon to take
Hey,
him.
you think I flank like a steak, get shanked, bitch. Break your face with the blade that I dominate with. You sure to miss when I'm flinging my shuriken. I can see what your burden is while I'm singing and murdering. And I'm feeling impertinent. Every single word is a diss. I'm a beast in the tournament. And you flee when I'm hurrying. Never need the encouragement. I can beat you much of it. Let me speak to your sonic arrow. Have you heard of this?
When I bring out the bow, you will learn it quick. If you try to swing a sword, then it's certain death. You don't really want to continue. I got you cornered. And if you try to get up, then I injure my arrows. Gonna split you all around assassin and rap. All of his eyes in my action. Bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon.
優が我が敵を食らう
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Pushing modern bros battle like we working it out.
It's the battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
よし Hanzo.
It's the dragons from the north and the south. So push your modern bros battle like we working it out. It's a battle for power. It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
NOJ and them raps. Living life in story mode. We out.
Let's go, it's about to go down. Nowhere to go now, it's about to be a showdown. Need to get an army, can't win without them. The master, dragon at his outwin. What the hell are you thinking about coming back? Should've never been running your mouth for your attack. You in fact, you need to give thought to what I said. You better go before I put a dot up on your head.
Thought it was the end? I was never dead. Harder, better, faster, stronger since you left. You both too slow, so you get finesse. I take no offense, everything I deflect. Rip right through with a swift strike two. Sit tight, your wish to die might come true. Brought this knife to a fist fight to prove that your lines are stupid. I spit quick haikus.
Yeah, you probably got a 6 IQ. I'm really too skilled for a kid like you. You're just confused. Just saw how many shamadas I just went through. I slid right through. About to bake you. Pulling at an arrow and assassinating you. Anybody better than a master say it who? You don't really want to battle Hanzo. I got a dragon made for two.
No clan to save you from the phantom blaze I threw. No chance when my hands are made to move. So fast that you can't escape your doom. Get double jumped, I eliminated you. All around an assassin of rapping. Honor resides in my action. Now bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon.
友人の剣を食らえ
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
So push your modern bros battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout. Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
There will be only one victor.
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Pushing modern bros battle like we working it out.
It's a battle for power.
It's a battle for clout.
Get back! It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Man, I party for years, everything I'm exploring. You one arm is still cause you single and boring. Excuse me if I seem so tired before. See me and Mercy, I just cybered this morning. You obsolete, I'm the upgraded model. Angela never complaining, you follow? We ain't the same, you sold out to Shimada. I'm a robotic ninja, but your brain is hollow.
You say my cranium's hollow, I don't got a problem with ladies. I'm Hanzo, you ain't got the face to get laid. You get out of carbon copy, heard you got body, but I'm not. You're just a mechanical menace, stand inside a fantasy. Damn it, let's end this. You'll be screaming amnesty, panic and shaking. I'ma probably come a dragon to take
And
you.
you take a flank like a steak dish shank, bitch. Break your face with the blade that I dominate with. You sure to miss when I'm flinging my shuriken. I can see what your burden is while I'm singing and murdering. And I'm feeling impertinent. Every single word is a diss. I'm a beast in the tournament. And you flee when I'm hurrying. Never need the encouragement. I can beat you much of it. Let me speak to your sonic arrow. Have you heard of this?
When I bring out the bow, you will learn it quick. If you try to swing a sword, then it's certain death. You don't really want to continue, I got you cornered. And if you try to get up, then I injure my arrows. Gonna split you all around assassin and rap. All of his eyes in my action. Bow down to the track. Bow down to the track.
優が我が敵を食らう
It's the dragons from the north and the south.
Pushing modern bros, battle like we working it out.